there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. And the Tar Heels will put total leather and will get started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hayes. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Wake Forest offense will take the field first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pollack.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. Fires to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Let's take a second here and talk Wake Forest. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a three-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
Well, this is a program that's not used to having this talented of a quarterback coming out of high school. Oftentimes, this program has had to develop guys so that they're ready by their junior or senior year to have success. This guy changes that dynamic a little bit, though, and because of it, you can see fans are so excited about the future.
Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the gun, running back gets the give. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle, and you could see he just does a great job breaking tackles, He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
Finds a man on the right. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking for a man. It's Chubb. Shoots it to the left. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire, and those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens, but you got to set yourself up.
Touchdown, North Carolina! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed on that first score now.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Demon Deacons moving quickly to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. They've got the screen set up. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Oh, he got loose. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. From the gun, the running back has it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Back to throw, it's Chop. They will score! Touchdown, UNC!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Davis. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first.
Snags it down the right side. Turning it on. The 20. The inside. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wake.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Give to the running back. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Setting up the screen. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space. Nice chunk yardage play right there by the offense.
A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Tar Heels will have it 1st and 10. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. Quick step and go. Touchdown, Tar Heels. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Demon Deacons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Under fire. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires into a world of traffic and is picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Chubb. Quarterback now breaking the field. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Blasted as he lets it go. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. He'll pull it on the read. Jukes his way for more. Takes it the other way. Forced out of bounds. Good pickup there on the ground. And the Demon Deacons want to move quickly.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll do it himself. Powers through the defender. Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
Going for it all. Touchdown, North Carolina! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Quarterback gets past the marker. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. It's 3rd down, and they've got to get it to the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. The Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 coming up. Use the play fake, now to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Makes the catch. It's Pettis. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it.
And the ball is free on the pitch.
You run an offense when you're going to pitch the ball and you're going to lateral. There's danger to it, right? There's reading things that have to happen when you pitch it. Don't get hit while you're pitching it so it goes all over the place. Great job by the defense being disciplined, understanding, causing the fumble.
Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Demon Deacons want to pick up the tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Got enough for the first. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one.
Looking for the end zone. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group.
Going for the big play. He's got it at the 15. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, UNC.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you can tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Demon Deacons want to crank the tempo. Second down, he'll throw it. He's got an open man. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a 1st down. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's a heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Demon Deacons had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
Yeah, and 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this 1st half. Here's the return from inside his 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Using his legs to buy some time. Fires left. It's caught. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And that is a big-time play for the offense. The defense knew coming into this game they had to keep this guy bottled up and keep him in the pocket. That didn't happen there. He was able to buy time, extend the play. Receivers are in scramble drill mode.
He's got it inside the 15. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Let's go. Wants to throw. It's Chubb. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heel. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that 1st half.
Number 17, set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Runs through a tackle. Oh, he's got some space. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the 2nd half if you're on defense.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the running back. Got the first down and still on his feet. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The Tar Heels trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina! They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the boot, looking for his man. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll haul it in right around the logo. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down. On the option. Now the toss. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. And the Tar Heels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Dropping back, it's Chubb. Quarterback moving. Got his man. Wide open spaces. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. With the run on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've been outstanding on 3rd down all day long, and they could use one here on 3rd and goal.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football. And
touchdown, UNC! Fit it in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the 1st down. And the Demon Deacons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give on the option. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now the play fake. flushed out of the pocket. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Trying to take it back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Chubb. Quarterback extends the play. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And they take it in for 6 more points. He has been surgical. Precision passing, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He wastes no time and comes out and throwing. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. He makes the grab. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Demon Deacons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Rides the back and leaves it. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
They'll run play action. Bring in the heat. Complete in the middle. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. And the Demon Deacons getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Demon Deacons can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Hayes. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. And the Demon Deacons, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We got to change something up here. We got to do something different.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. There he goes. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The Demon Deacons, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Man, the last thing you want after controlling the ball, moving it down the field, is to have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's 3rd and goal. Rush is on him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense trying to take it back. The 50. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, North Carolina! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. Washington State is ahead right now, but the school that nearly saw Ryan Leaf win a high...
I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Demon Deacons will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Chubb. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, UNC! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the 18. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it from the gun. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Demon Deacons can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Pucks it out of the air. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Demon Deacons are on the move. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Goff. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. The Demon Deacons with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the ground with the back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue to struggle, man. They need to find something that they do really, really well, and running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting...
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Touchdown, Tar Heels! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the 4th quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Demon Deacons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a month. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. The Demon Deacons will punt this one away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch around the 50. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Under fire. Got enough space. And they save the touchdown, getting him out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And while the game is all but decided, and we have breaking news, they score yet another touchdown.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pressure coming. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. He wants a big play here late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Slings it downfield. With the catch, it's Hayes. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. And this is dropped and incomplete, and that's sort of a microcosm of how this game has gone in time.